We're just about at the gate, or we're going down the ramp now. Where are we off to, Wesley? Where are we off to? It's been a busy, look at how exhausted I look. Very busy, long day. We're just about on the plane. Oh, I gave it away. Just about ready to take off. This is the part I always hate the most. It takes so long to get going. It's cloudy, so of course we're not going to see anything other than clouds. It's foggy, I mean. It's too bad. Good thing we went in the daytime so we could see lots of animals. Here's our little breakfast for the day. So we got banana bread. We picked banana bread. So here's a banana bread. We got water. I think this might be a yogurt. And then we got some cucumbers, some cutlery, butter, and maybe jam. I think. Try a bite, Wes. Try a bite. Is it yummy?
Yeah, yummy. At first it had no flavor, but then after the sugar comes out,
Alright, I'm gonna try my little cucumber. I think it's a little sandwich thing here, but I'm gonna eat it separate. I think it's been in the fridge for a while. That's not very yummy. Actually, real cutlery. Like real. It's not plastic. It's real. That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna taste this piece of banana bread. Not bad. I don't mind that at all. I was worried because it has a little bit of like jam. A little bit of jam in here. Or something. And I don't like my food touching each other, so I was kind of worried.
Remember when you told me that I should take it slow, but I can't stay when the world is waiting. I'm too used to being on my own. Hearts will break, but I have to chase it. I'm dancing on the edge again. The wind is calling my name. I'm dancing on the edge again. This time I'm not looking back, babe. You can change me, you can tell me down. I'll leave echoes in every place I find. I'll break the molds with rebels fine. I'm a I find. I break the molds with rebel's mind. I'm a hurricane of free born. You can't change me, you can tell me down. That goes in every place I fly. I break the molds with rebel's mind. I'm a hurricane of free born. You can't change me, you can tell me down. That goes in every place I fly. I break the
This is apparently what they got to sit. I would have been. So this is what part of the airport looks like. I got these cool little escalator things that people all go on. And there's Wes. I'm tired. Yeah. And that was the plane we were on. It was a nice flight. They did a good job. We're taking the lazy route. Wow, that's pretty. This is where it's happening. Got a kids area. Wowzers, it's quite a nice. Alright, looks like we're heading down. Cool. We found it. We found our gate. Now we got quite the package deal here. We've got a blanket, and we've got an amenity kit type thing, I'm assuming. Oh yeah, it's got a toothbrush, it's got a scrubber, something else for your ears, oh, earplugs. I think these are socks. And we got headphones, which is kind of cool, and a pillow. There's a pillow provided. Pretty advanced. Huh?
Yeah, the pins are cover your eyes.
I'm gonna use one of those.
Cover the eyes?
Yep, I'm gonna use that.
Beneath the starlit sky, our love's secret line, like leaves we soar so high. Beneath the moonlight, soft touch your hand in mine, gets me every time. Lost in the city lights, our love's electric, right? You make me feel alive.
What a day it's been. Look how awful I look. I'm so exhausted. So, we finally made it to our destination, and the rental car that I rented wouldn't accept my card, so we had to get a Uber and find a hotel. So now I booked a hotel apparently in a casino. I didn't know. Anyway, so the Uber dropped us off on the wrong side of the building, so we had to wander around the casino because obviously Wes is too young to go in, something like that. But now I think we found the place where we're supposed to register, and hopefully, with luck, we'll be able to sleep somewhere tonight. Beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous spot. So hopefully we have nice beds, comfy beds that we can sleep in. Okay, so we just got into the hotel and I'm so tired. I'm so beat. It was quite a long trip. Anyway, we are gonna climb into bed. It took us a long time to figure out what to do. Once we got here from the airport, or on the airport, we had to go through another line of like security. I've never seen so much security when I'm traveling. I don't travel that much, but it seemed like a lot of security this time, going through a bunch of checkpoints and having to show your passport the whole time. It's like I'm in a safe zone. Why do I have to go through another checkpoint? Anyway, once we got through all that, we got out, and then we had to find some SIM card, so we had cell phone or way of calling a cab or anything like that. I had booked a rental car, and then when I went to the rental car company, for some reason my card wouldn't work, so I couldn't get a rental car. So I was like, now what? We're stranded. Anyway, so we tried to figure that out. I thought maybe the card, maybe they flagged it or something, so we were trying to figure all that out. And then we decided to go back into the airport because it was obviously warmer there than sitting out in a parking garage waiting for trying to find a rental car. So after we figured all that, I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna get a hotel and we'll figure it all out in the morning. There's no point in us worrying and stressing and trying to find a ride and everything the night we arrived. So we booked a hotel, and I just literally googled online hotels close to the airport, and this one with 2 beds, nice rooms, looked like came up. So I placed a reservation, and voila. So I got an Uber, which is another word, kind of like a Yandex taxi, and they took us over here. We show up in the entrance, and it's a casino. Anyway, I walk into this casino door with my 15-year-old son, and the lady's like, I think you're meant to be on the other side of the hotel. And I'm like, I thought it was kind of strange because he's underage and he can't go to a casino. Anyway, so she sent us up and around so that we wouldn't go through the casino grounds. But we ended up finding the room. It's a really nice room, and yeah, it's a really nice spot. So we're gonna go to sleep, and we will catch you guys tomorrow. Sorry for my exhausted look. That was a nice comfy bed. Oh, it was so comfy. I could have slept for like 3 days in this bed. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, beautiful people. So, I am Anneesa, and I am here from Countryside Acres. I'm not very often do I do these videos, but I am on the road with Wesley, and we still haven't told you guys where we are and what we're doing. We're just starting to get up. We're in the hotel, and it was a wonderful bed, a wonderful sleep. It was well deserved after, I think it was like, it said a 19-hour travel time, like the whole day duration, but I think it was a lot longer. We had to wait for the one plane to get clean, so we had to sit there for an extra hour and a half, I think. And then there were so many people on the last plane. It was just so many people that had to get checked through, and it took a really long time. So we survived. We are here. We spent a good night, even though it doesn't look like I had a good night's rest. I do not have a headache anymore, which is great. On the flight, I had such a pounding headache by the end of the trip, but my headache's gone so far, hopefully. I haven't had tea or anything this morning, so hopefully it'll be stay away all day. And yeah, Wes is just in the shower. I'm gonna get ready to go here shortly. I just thought I would give you a little update. What are we doing and where are we traveling to? So, a little bit of a story is we moved to Russia a little over 16 months ago. Well, actually a little less than that. We were in Georgia, Tbilisi, Georgia, before that for a few months. But we left Canada about 16 months ago, and we have not been back since. So I am going to surprise my parents with a trip. They do not know we're coming. They know nothing about us being here, and I'm going to surprise them. And you guys are going to come with me on that surprise. So I hope they're going to be excited. I think they're going to be excited. It's kind of funny, actually. The other day for my birthday, my mom sent me a message, and she always likes to send these little songs. She sings a song in a voice message, and then she says something after it. It's usually like, I love you very much, and I miss you. And I could hear it in her voice. And I had already booked our tickets, so I knew a long time before this that we were coming. But I haven't told them because I want to surprise them. And she said happy birthday, she sang, and then she's like, I miss you. And then I heard her voice, she paused, and I heard her voice choke up, I miss you so much. And I thought, I'm gonna get you, you have no idea. She's like, oh, I wish I could see you, or something like that. Anyway, so here we are. We're gonna surprise them, and I hope they are surprised, and I hope we can capture it on the video. So come along and let's see how our day turns out. Look at all the pants, Wes. Something that Russia does not have that Canada does is Tim Hortons. So we're going through the drive-thru right now, and we're going to pick up a nice cappuccino. There's here, so we don't have to get out of our vehicles. We can just drive right through and pick up whatever we want. So we order at this menu here, then we'll drive around the corner and pick it up at a window. Aaron's going to be so jealous.
Medium double.
Okay.
And that's all.
Would you like to try any of our new coconut donuts today?
I'm good.
Okay, 928. Come on up.
Yep, thank you. Have a good one.
Why would you wreck a donut with coconut?
Yeah.
That sounded just disgusting. There it is.
There's 10 ruble coins and 10 ruble money.
Breakfast of champions. So this is a nice cappuccino. This is Ben's coffee. So you know, this is our driver. Everybody asks where oldest son is. There he is. He's picking up his mommy. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy my iced cappuccino. There it is. The wonderful iced cappuccino.
Can you roll a rim with one of those things?
I don't know. Look at this fancy little straw. So here in Canada, they decided if they want to save the environment, they're going to go to paper straws. The worst part about it is the time you're done this iced cappuccino, you need 2 of these paper straws because this paper is so, like, mushy, you can't get the last of it out. But we will see how we do. Yummy. What do you think, Wes?
Yummy.
Was it worth the trip?
Just for a nice cappuccino.
Just for a nice cappuccino.
And shoes.
Shoes! I got new shoes. Feel the arches in these. Oh, so much nicer to walk with. Those are nice shoes. And I got a little bit of pink on them just because, you know, why not?
if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. Fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away, standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours. Dreaming of you. 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 Dreaming of
Look at this. This is an old farm that's just being left. Probably what's happened is somebody's bought all the land around it and they don't have a use for the house, so they just leave the house to fall down. And then another thing here is they have all these turbines. So Shelburne is kind of where we're at right now. It is known for having like hundreds and hundreds of these turbines being brought in. Another one of our government's lovely ideas that costs us piles of money and we'll never get that return.
Just
Everywhere.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.
So this is a dairy farm, and this would be one person's farm only on a few hundred acres or hectares, probably. So here's another one. We're only like probably a couple.
that'd be an Amish.
Yeah, but this is probably only a couple hundred hectares away, and it's another big one. Now this would be just one person's farm, so it wouldn't be a communal farm, it would be just one, and there's another one right beside it. And then we're gonna come up, this is another little field, and a dirty window. And then there's another one. Here comes another bigger farm. Well, this was actually pretty small, but a house right on it. And then there's a farm. And these are silos. Those big towers that you see, those are called silos. And then we have a small bush lot, and I'm sure there's going to be another bigger farm on the other side.
Dreaming of you. What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you.
Just stopping on the side of the road. Gonna have some breakfast. Yeah, that's nice. Look at the old beams. It's beautiful. Oh, apparently it's closed. Ah! Oh, we thought it was going to be closed, but it opens in 5 minutes, so we'll be alright. We can wait 5 minutes. Look at the stone. It makes it look all old and... Apparently this restaurant burned to the ground and they rebuilt it. Somebody bought it and rebuilt it. So I did not know that it burnt. I remember there was an old one here years ago that we used to go and have breakfast and stuff in sometimes. It's a beautiful, beautiful building. This is a beautiful room. So this is the back of the restaurant. I should have took more in. I'll take some footage of when we go to leave because it's just beautiful with all the food and stuff. It's really nice and crisp and fresh. So we're gonna go and check out this buffet, and it's, I'm assuming all you can eat style. Dig in. Nice little kitchen looking area, but it's all part of it as well. So nice. Very cool. Chicken, broccoli, and rice. That looks so yummy. Might just have to spend the day here filling up our plates. The cakes.
We'll just take this whole trip to our seat.
Wes is pretty excited about the M&Ms. They have those in Russia too. It's pretty special. I'm having breakfast / lunch with my boys.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed? We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix.
So here we are. We're out front of my mom's house. We got Ben to drop us off on the road, and we got the giant blimp. And we're gonna try to sneak up the laneway so that she can't see us when this giant red thing is gonna be coming up the laneway. Like, you can't even pretend to be a car or a car or a tree or anything. Anyway, so we sent Ben in first to surprise her, and she'll be all excited. And she's gonna be on the phone with my family back in Russia, so she'll be happy about that. So I'm trying to figure out where she is. So I'm kind of like, oh, do I go up or don't I go up? So we'll see what we can do. But we're debating right now whether we should take the giant red magnet and hang it in the tree, or what do we do? We should have left it in the truck. It's like gonna be the obvious like person going up. I'm debating on whether I should put my hood up. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous. It's like I really want to get in the house before she sees us, but now I'm like, I don't know, how do we do this? While we're debating, my sister's gonna drive down the road and be like, what are you doing? Alright, here we go.
Chickens are running. Quiet.
Oh, God. Yeah, we had the big flower and it was really the grass. 12. But the wind is cold. So we still have quite a bit. Big pile. Yeah, big pile right there. Oh, there's a puppy chow. There's a baby dog. And then, oh! Oh my God!
Surprise!
I can't take this in! Oh no!
Sorry, guys. Surprise!
Oh my word!
I think she's happy to see us.
Oh, you're looking at the wall, sir.
Oh!
Hi, Mom.
There you go.
I could have dressed for
We
the
got her.
We got her.
We were James Bonding it up the
I wasn't sure.
I am.
For a minute, I wasn't sure what the dog was going to do.
Oh,
Nice to see you again. You can turn your camera off.
Yeah.
Hi, honey.
There you go.
does anybody else know you're coming?
No, they don't. So don't text anybody. We're gonna
Don't
surprise
text
some more
anybody.
people. Hi.
Yeah.
I'm good. Who's all there?
Oh goodness, I could have dressed better.
Hello.
That's fine.
So where have you been, just out there?
We brought
You
there.
dropped us out in front
I
of the
dropped you off
trees.
the trees and came in the back door. And then
Where have you been, standing in here?
Yeah.
We just stepped in like
Oh.
a couple minutes ago, and I was like, "Oh, perfect! She doesn't have any idea."
we were bothering me.
So we were
Pick
debating.
them up at the airport?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Oh, you're smart.
Yeah.
It is Mary, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And then they were debating.
So, are you surprised?
Do we call them? Do we get her on the phone and get her to look at the back of windows?
I was just showing them the snow. I was gonna walk over here.
So, are you surprised?
Yeah, just
Double
the
surprise.
just the three of you.
Yeah, just the
Just
three of us.
well, yeah.
Oh dear.
Well,
Oh, this is lovely.
I was planning on coming down this weekend.
He was
Did it work?
planning.
Well, you know, because I was thinking about you. I was gonna call you
Yeah.
and see if you wanted to come down.
Yeah, we're different.
Hi, guys.
I picked them up.
We made it. And we surprised her good. That's funny. She threw you guys. Did you see that? Priorities, man. She whipped that phone and she was out of there.
I feel it.
Well, what's that? I'm sorry. Did I bounce you off the coffee table?
She just tossed you into the chair. And
What did I do with them?
You just tossed them.
First time I
You got them so. That's funny.
Oh my goodness.
So surprised.
What do we have for dinner?
Got you.
Hello. Hey. How are you?
Tony.
I do.
Hey, man, come on.
Come in and surprise me.
How are you
Really
doing?
surprised me. I was, who was I? Oh, I was talking to Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were videotaping and all of a sudden he walks in here. It's like, oh my goodness. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Hey, you. What you get?
Hi again.
Oh, yeah.
Nice to see you.
I see you too. That's on the damn
Surprise!
flowers. Yeah, really.